Yay! 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 Yay!
All right.
That took longer, it felt
There
like,
it
this
is.
morning. That was
Yeah,
weird.
yeah, a little bit. There's a slight delay on the music.
I love that you're wearing your Whalers hat today because
Yeah.
I am in a mood of singing the Brass Bonanza like a madman.
All right, go for it.
Well, I don't want to go into the whole song, but what I want to do is talk about the fact that we are now officially, it is time. The sun is shining in most parts of the country, and it is time for pitchers and catchers to report for baseball season.
That's cute.
Thanks.
That was fun. Although a little bit more reminiscent of a goal being scored. You know.
Well, a little bit. I threw a little love for you
yeah,
that way.
Yeah. Soccer season never stops. That's fantastic about that.
It's good they walk away and
Well,
come
there
back.
is a small gap. There's a couple, but it's just year round. There's always something going on.
Yeah. No, I think it's for baseball. That's what makes us miss it more, right? When it's been gone for a little while.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, for someone whose teams in every single sport just suck every single year,
Ouch.
you obviously have to be excited about. This is your last team that won a championship.
2016,
Yeah,
man.
yeah,
Come
there
on,
you
it's
go.
not that long ago.
There you go. Well, yeah, but then you look at the Bears.
was just a couple of years before that. We're in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, you were in the Super Bowl.
Hey,
You
that's
didn't
a
win the
good
Super Bowl.
year, though.
Didn't win the Super Bowl.
Shut up.
Peyton Manning took care of that, huh?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was painful.
It's all right.
But the Bears' greatest Super Bowl win was over the Pats, right? It just crushed them with the greatest football team ever on a field.
Yeah, but, before my time, so it doesn't really count.
Oh,
It's
it
like-
all counts.
No, see, it's like, when Yankees fans are like, oh, we have so many World Series. And I'm like, yeah, but literally you were alive for 3 of them.
I was alive to see the Bears win a Super Bowl. I'm allowed to be
So
happy about that.
I'm giving that one to you. I can't say when
Yeah.
people my age are just like, oh, Thurman Munson. I'm like, bro, he was dead 10 years before you were born.
Yeah, that's a valid point.
Come on.
Really valid point.
Come on now. It's like, oh yeah, Babe Ruth and Mickey Mantle and Lou Gehrig. Oh yeah, do you remember seeing them play? Do you remember that?
We can all love them.
Yeah.
As part of history.
Yeah.
I sound wonky today, don't
You
I?
sound like shit
Yeah,
today
I don't
is the
sound-
word. It's not wonky.
Oh, I thought it was wonky.
No, wonky would be like, welcome to the bar is low.
That's more goofy.
Yeah. That's more
Wow,
crusty.
that's Krusty
Yeah.
the Clown. Look at you with an impression
Hey,
today.
I break them out. It wasn't that good though. I was like,
No,
a
it's
C.
I'd
It's
give it-
early.
It's average.
All right, a B. You know what?
It's a
You know
C.
what would really soothe out your voice?
Do tell.
Some cannoli cream.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think some cannoli cream would coat the inside of your throat and just make things flow.
Well, where would you find such wonderful cannoli cream?
Well, I think it's in New Milford, Connecticut, Mo.
Yes, do tell.
I think there's this place, Bravo Pizza, that makes a mean cannoli.
Bravo,
that I've
New
heard
York
about.
Pizza.
Yeah, and coincidentally, they happen to be one of our sponsors.
They are a wonderful sponsor. Bravo, New York Pizza. Great new app. Find it on.
Oh, whoa, hey, Mo with the swear job. I like it a lot.
Bravo, New York Pizza. Wonderful place to stop by and get a slice, have some great food. They have amazing grinders, but you can get yourself the best cannoli you'll find around. So here's how you do it. You walk in to Bravo, New York Pizza, and you say, hey, I listen to The Bar is Low with Mike and Mo. They, feeling sorry for you for your entertainment choices, will give you a free cannoli. Now, here's the funny part about this. Some people are weird about I don't want to ask for something free. Yes, you do. Go in there and tell them, hey, I want a free cannoli. And they will hand you one with a smile. Bravo, New York Pizza. Get yourself some pie and get yourself a free cannoli. Thanks to The Bar is Low.
Smile's not guaranteed.
That's brilliant.
I can't guarantee a smile.
That's brilliant. Yeah.
Especially, I've been to enough pizza places to know sometimes you don't get a smile with the slice.
Well, I can tell you with the owners
Especially when you ask for pineapple. Oh my God, what do they think about pineapple on pizza?
they have wonderful pineapple Hawaiian pizza. They have.
Do you like pineapple on pizza?
Absolutely.
There we go.
Love it.
That is the official stance. The Bar is Low with Mike and Mo is officially pineapple on pizza friendly.
Do you prefer it with the bacon or the ham or both?
Bacon.
Just bacon.
Just bacon.
They offer both as two different things. If you go on their app and take a look, Bravo has one with bacon and they have one with ham. They're two separate pies.
Yeah, I mean, the sweet and the salty is always a good combo. It's
Wonderful.
Which is why I love the PB&J wings, the peanut butter jelly wings at TK's.
Right.
Who's not a sponsor, so we're done talking about TK's right now.
But you know what? Bravo has great wings.
Yeah.
I've gone in there and said, hey, they say, you want the hot wings? I said, yeah, I want them hot. They want, you want them really hot? And I say, yeah, I want them really hot.
You just don't even know.
And they go, we have really hot that we don't normally put much of it on for people. I said, load it up.
All right, you got to get one of these episodes. You're going to come in here with the hot wings.
The people cooking the wings were having trouble keeping their eyes open.
Yeah.
They couldn't cook the wings hot enough, and I went, delicious.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Bring them in. I still don't believe you. I still don't believe that you have a.
Why would I lie?
A heat tolerance like that because you want to seem like a tough guy. I'm Bo. I'm Bo.
I'm one of the Duke boys.
Apparently, I don't know Mo. Is what it is.
You don't know Mo.
Yeah, no, I don't know Mo. Yeah, all right.
No, I'm telling you, man, there's no need to be a tough guy just to like hot things. I like a hot wing once in a while. It's a wonderful thing.
So I hereby, once again, challenge you to a wing off, a hot wing eating contest.
Well, we'll get them from Bravo Pizza one of these days when we don't do a 6:30 in the morning show.
Yeah.
You know, you get me up early to come in just to do a show.
Yeah. It's almost 6:30 in Hawaii. Come on. They'll be open soon. Come on. It's almost lunchtime here.
Well, what's great about Bravo now is when they order the pie, we have a sticker right on there for people. So if you
I
got
love
a pie,
that we have a sticker, yeah.
and it has a sticker and it says, "Hey, for a free cannoli, listen to the podcast." You're doing that right now. So the big concern that the owners had there was that people won't come in because something's free and say, "Hey, I want something for free." People don't always like that.
No, I mean, yeah, I can see that. Like the first couple times with my Dunkin' Donuts app, and I was just like, hey, I have enough points here for my free drink. Mm-hmm. Like the first couple times it was a little bit awkward. Now I'm just like, hell yeah, I got a free drink.
A free drink?
Yeah, I don't need to be ashamed of it because you know I'm not the only one. And there's some people out there who are the exact opposite. Something's free? I'm on it.
Yeah.
That's my life is free things.
Go get yourself a free cannoli. I know that this whole promo started on the last show.
Yep.
We're going to run it through February and see how that goes.
Yep.
And we really want them to see the power of the show.
Have they started putting the stickers on there yet?
Yes.
Yeah, I wonder if our numbers are up. Have you checked?
I don't know. I haven't looked.
Checked? We got to check that.
We got to look. The bar is low for our expectation for the show, too.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so speaking of the bar being low, we have a bunch of voicemails. I always like to start with the voicemails.
Well, the bar isn't low then. The bar is rising slowly.
No, because of the quality of our callers.
Like return of coronavirus results. Our calls are rising very slowly.
Liz, do you have a cough? Is that your Liz cough?
That's my Liz cough.
That's your impression of Liz with coronavirus? What?
That was it. That's all I have.
Hey guys, it's Liz. It's Mike's birthday today. Happy birthday, Mike. I heard on the radio that it's also Justin Timberlake's birthday. So I thought I'd call and see if you guys knew what other celebrities you both might have shared a birthday with. I share a birthday with Bob Saget. Have a good one. Bye.
Well, that's cool.
Wait, so you're saying Bob Saget's cool?
Bob Saget is great. Have you ever seen Bob Saget stand-up comedy?
He's a dirty guy.
It is so good. It is so good. So,
dirty.
Yeah, so I know I don't have to look at my phone like some people are doing right now in order to see who was born on their birthday. I got one I know, and you can't dispute it. It's the greatest person who shares my birthday. Jackie Robinson.
Yeah.
I've told you this before.
I remember that.
Yeah.
I retain that because he's one of my heroes.
Yeah, because you listen to the show, unlike Liz going back and listening to shows. We've discussed this on the show as well. But yeah, Jackie Robinson, great birthday. Bob Saget, great stand-up comic.
That was a little bit late too on the call, Liz. I mean, you should call us a little sooner before that.
She actually called on my birthday at 11:52 p.m.
So we haven't done a show.
So she just got it in. She just got it in. We didn't get to this one. Yeah.
I think you'll appreciate the one celebrity that shares my birthday.
Who's that?
Gordon Ramsay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's a plus.
There you go.
Oh, and look at this. Tara Reid shares my birthday. That's wonderful.
So, all right. So Tara Reid. When I was younger, and she was in all like the teen movies.
Oh, of course.
Right?
Yeah.
I used to be steadfast in my position that Tara Reid was the hottest girl in the world when crying.
What?
She used to cry in like every movie, and whenever she would cry, I'd be like, "Yeah, Tara."
That's weird.
Yeah,
That's hysterical.
Yeah, I don't know why. It's like some people when they make that crying face, they look like awful, like
Ugly cry. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I can't imagine that you'd be a very beautiful crier like Tara Reid.
I'm a gorgeous crier.
Yeah, are you?
Yeah.
Are you? All right. Well, you'll be crying when you eat some of those Bravo spicy wings, or you'll be crying after I eat 20 when you can only eat one. Tara Reid. Yeah, that was I don't know. That's the only thing that comes to mind when I hear Tara Reid. I'm just like, yeah. Cry.
All right, question. What are some words that people pronounce wrong that you just can't stand? Like you're having a conversation with someone, totally normal, and they just blurt out a word and they blurt it out completely wrong, and you just can't stand it. All right,
Yeah.
Peace out, your secret admirer.
I can't stand when people mispronounce Chipotle. Chipotle.
Chipotle.
Chipotle? I can't say. I'm going to Chipotle. Or there's Chipotle on the. No,
Yeah.
it's Chipotle. I think Chipotle is my number one.
Chipotle.
Yeah, what's your pet peeve?
It's likely Prolly.
Yeah.
Probably.
Do people say Prolly? I type
lot of
Prolly
people.
when I text Prolly.
Do you really?
I'll text Prolly.
That's probably up there for one of the top ones for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well done.
I have a dear friend who I've picked on for this, who I've done another show with, who used it all the time.
Uh-huh.
Especially when they say especially.
Oh, especially?
Oh, it drives me crazy.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of words and phrases out there that people just completely butcher all the time, and it is very annoying when they do it.
It's
It's
a bit
like,
much.
come on, did you go to school? Do you speak the Englishes?
Or what's cute when they do it the wrong way is when kids can't say Valentine's and they say Valentimes.
Yeah, yeah.
Happy Valentine's Day. That's adorable.
When it's a kid, it's adorable.
Right.
When it's an adult, it's not so.
Adults can't say Valentimes. No.
Valentine's.
That doesn't work.
Yeah. What about espresso? Espresso?
Yeah, it doesn't really bother me.
No, if someone says I'll have a double espresso.
They're trying to be pretentious anyway because they probably aren't the kind of people who normally would know what that is
espresso
and order it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What about foyer when they say foyer?
Again, pretentious? Yeah. Pretentious much?
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying it's like if a word it's got like I think that has a French origin.
Like
right.
bougie?
No, not.
That's French origin.
You know what's one that actually gets me?
What?
When people say GIF.
Oh, is that a GIF?
But it's GIF.
Yeah, GIF is a peanut butter.
Graphic Interchange Format.
GIF.
GIF. And the thing that makes me upset is like the person who created it was like, no, it's GIF. But it's like, actually, no, you're wrong because it's graphic. So even though you created the acronym, you're wrong. You don't get to change that.
Why not? You made up the word.
No, he created the file format. He didn't create the word.
All words are made up.
Euro. I like euro.
Oh, gyro
In New
drives you
York,
crazy?
in New York, people say gyro. You know, it doesn't kill me like in New York if someone goes to like a cart, like a vendor, and asks for a gyro. That doesn't kill me. But like if I'm going to a Greek restaurant and someone orders a gyro, it's like, nah, it's a euro. Come on.
What about a name? When someone like, a lot of times there's a great old name and a lot of time a very city name of Sadie, right? Sadie. But a singer came out and changed it to Sade. Your name is Sadie.
So as Santa Claus, you deal with a lot of children.
Santa Claus.
And children these days, as we've discussed, have really just either just obnoxious names.
Yeah.
And wasn't there one that was spelled Ciera?
Yeah. ARA, I believe.
ARA.
Yeah.
Anyone reading that would say
Sierra.
Sierra.
Let's call the whole thing off. Yeah.
But it was actually pronounced
Kira. And there were two Kiras in the room.
And the other one was Kira.
Right.
Right, which is Kira, who's a great character on Star Trek Deep Space Nine, but we'll talk about that later.
Or never. So how difficult that is for Santa Claus.
Yeah.
When you're just pulling a package out of the bag and you're reading off a name and you're like, that's got to be Sierra.
Yeah.
And what's even worse is when you do it 2 years in a row, that poor kid.
Oh, you did it 2 years in a row.
2 years in a row. Yeah, that wasn't good.
On Christmas Eve, mind you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm like, you know what? I'm so sorry. There's a girl who spells it that way and pronounces it Sierra.
Uh-huh.
Just 2 towns over. And I get the two of you confused sometimes.
So next year you're going to call them both
need to say the
Kira.
words. Yeah.
And that's just going to screw it. Yeah, you're going to ruin someone's Christmas regardless. What about library?
Oh, library?
Library.
Can't stand
It shows
library.
that you know,
don't use it.
Haven't been to one in quite a while. Nuclear.
Nuclear.
I know it's nuclear, but I'll just never. That's one that maybe I intentionally will never pronounce correctly.
For
thanks to
Homer.
Homer Simpson.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Nuclear.
All right. That was fun. That was a good topic.
Good topic.
Keep
well
those
done.
coming. Our secret admiradress.
What?
I don't know. Try.
That's just weird, man.
I was just trying new things here, you know.
Some work, some don't.
Hello, gentlemen. Dave. I feel like I have to give my friend Mike a little bit of advice here on the whole toddler thing.
Well, thanks for your advice, Dave. I really appreciate it.
I believe there's more to that story.
Keep on calling back.
It's a tough time, you know. The kids, they're growing feet. Their vocal cords are developing. They don't want to sleep all night. I get it. And no, I'm totally anti-Benadryl, anti-locking doors. You know, you can't do any of that stuff. But there's one thing that's, I think Mike's missing the boat here, man. It's called the couch, brother. And it's kind of where you go when the kid comes in the room, because otherwise you're not going to rest. You just grab that pillow, you march your butt downstairs, you plant it right on the couch. I don't know, maybe you get a sip of water on the way, maybe you flip on the TV and watch, you know, a little HSN to put you back to sleep or something. And you just kind of, that's your spot, man, until that kid's sleeping in their own bed. Maybe it motivates you to, you know, tell them, give them a little anklet to tie it to the corner of the bed. I don't know.
What?
I mean,
Wait.
It works for others. So good luck with that, man.
I'm against Benadryl, and I'm against locking doors. But go ahead and handcuff the kid to a bedpost.
Anklet, he said. That's
anklet.
just, oh my goodness.
Yeah. So here's the problem with the couch, Dave. I also have this thing called a Chihuahua.
Chihuahua?
And she doesn't like to leave you alone, as most Chihuahuas don't.
Not even to sleep?
Not even to sleep.
Wow.
I mean, because she's like, I'm going to sleep on you now. She likes to cuddle. And like every now and again, she's like, you know what? It's 3:30 in the morning. I guess I'm going to lick this toe. And she's just going to lick my toe.
That's awkward.
And I just don't want to kick her. I just don't want to kick her. I don't want to kick her. And I don't
Reflex.
And I don't want to put my toddler handcuffed to a bedpost by the ankle.
So maybe not the best advice.
Yeah, definitely. And HSN is definitely not the best advice either.
I don't know where that even is to find it on my TV.
First of all, it's QVC or nothing, buddy. Come on.
Oh.
Come on. You got to respect Lori Grenier.
Taking a stance on the home shopping choices on television.
Yeah. So I actually went to college, and he was a roommate of mine for a little bit, for a few months there. My buddy Mike, his mom has a show on QVC, Susan Graver style.
Great.
Shout out Susan Graver. And so ever since then, I'm like, you know what? HSN be damned.
My brother's friend's kid, like growing up with their kids, my niece and nephew all the time, worked there for quite a while and now works for M. Night Shyamalan. So it's
what
a
a
good
twist.
leaping point. It's a twist.
What a twist.
But what do we need Home Shopping Network for? It's called Amazon now. I mean, seriously, if you're going to shop, if you want to watch something stupid on TV, you can probably watch plenty of Jacksonville Jaguar replays of their greatest highlights. Oh, wait, there aren't any. Go back to sleep. Because Dave's a big Jags fan.
Yeah.
That was a dig.
How about that 2018 AFC Championship game there, Dave? You still owe me wearing my jersey in your Facebook picture. Yeah, I never cashed in on that. He just avoided me.
But back to Dave, and his one thing he's known for on the show, if he's known for anything on the show, is calling you out on the Dubra and the cookies. I am not waiting for him to provide the cookies a year later. So I have ordered you the Girl Scout cookies when they come in, so you'll be all set for that challenge.
Which ones did you get me? Just
I
that?
got every box of cookies because I couldn't remember which one it was.
I think it was the Do-Si-Do, but I mean,
Yeah.
It was so long ago. I mean, it's just like Dave probably, it was so long ago, he forgot that he made this agreement with me to wear a Tom Brady jersey on his Facebook profile picture and never did.
Wow. Yeah.
So it was also so long ago for the Dubra and Do-Si-Dos. Actually, that sounds right, Dubra, Do-Si-Dos. So I do have the bottle of Dubra here.
Yeah, he dropped that off, didn't he?
He dropped that off maybe like 6-7 months
It's
ago.
now aging like a fine
Fine
vodka.
in a plastic bottle. Yeah, I'm sure alcohol sitting in plastic. it gets way better over time.
Duval!
Thanks, Dave. Thanks for the call, buddy.
Hey guys, it's Liz. I'm a fiercely loyal person in all aspects, as you know, because I call every time and you guys ridicule me, and I keep coming back for more. But anyway, I was just
Absolutely correct. Thanks for calling, Liz. Really appreciate it.
Semi-correct. Mike ridicules you. I am usually fairly nice.
Do I need to put together a supercut of every time you made fun of her?
Nope. But usually you are the mean one on the show. That's how
Well,
it
I
works.
mean, yeah.
I poke a little fun.
Because look what I have to look at for an hour.
Aw.
How am I supposed to stay friendly?
You turn around behind you and look at the picture staring at you from behind.
Oh, Pee Wee Herman. Yeah. Oh, God, that's good. You got that.
Thanks, man.
Between Pee Wee and Krusty,
Right?
we're laughing. All right. What else you got here, Liz?
That was both of them laughing together.
No.
wondering if you had any like weird loyalties. Like a friend of mine only drinks Coca-Cola. If he goes to a restaurant and they say Pepsi's okay, he's like, no, and he just gets a water. So I just wondered if you had some weird loyalties like that to brands or anything. Not sports teams, that's a given, but just had a question. Okay, bye.
You know, it's actually kind of funny that you say not sports teams, because there are actually brands that I will support due to their affiliation with my sports teams.
Sure, yeah.
That's been known to happen. But I guess just as far as like taste is concerned, like I will never have something versus another. With the sodas, I'm not really that particular.
Yeah, I hold some loyalty as much as I can because of my relationship with a friend of mine who helps us in my other job. That he's a rep for Coke, and Coke sponsors the park. So I don't buy Pepsi product; I buy Coke product because that friend does that. Now, in the same respect, our friend Kevin, we mentioned last week. Hey, Kevin, hope you're feeling better.
Yep.
Kevin drives a truck for Pepsi, so it makes it tough. The more people you know, you don't want to poo-poo on anyone.
No,
So-
I mean, it's so that, I think the question here is just personal preference, has nothing to do with who you know, who supports your teams, anything like that.
I am. I don't use this word very often, but I am fiercely loyal as a human being,
Yes.
and I will hold that loyalty to as much a degree as I can. But I can't think of anything product-wise where I'm so unbelievably loyal where I wouldn't touch another product.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of one.
I mean, if there were Green Bay Packer cheese, I would never touch it.
Yeah.
So there is that
So
point
there's
that you mentioned.
I
but-
mean, so for me, let's talk about root beer for a second.
sure,
Stewart's root beer is my favorite.
okay.
Love Stewart's root beer. Now,
root beer.
if there's not Stewart's and it's only A&W,
A&W is not a bad root
I'll
beer.
have an A&W. So it's not like
I
it's-
like the bite of a Barks root beer,
There you go.
Coca-Cola product.
But it's not like I'm going to not have one. So yeah, that's kind of tough. I know they're out there.
Yeah,
I
there's
know
gotta
I've
be
got them in
something.
here.
Yeah.
I know I've got them in here. But I just can't think. I mean, there's companies I will boycott.
I don't buy generic crackers.
Okay.
I used to work for Nabisco, so I still hold tight to buying Nabisco crackers every time I buy crackers.
Okay. But again, that's not personal preference. That's brand loyalty
Yeah,
due to.
that's what she asked for.
No. But yes, granted. But,
Yes, you're on topic. Go ahead.
Yeah, but I think it's not, I worked for Comedy Central. That doesn't mean I'm not going to watch a Netflix stand-up special. You know what I mean?
No, I'm with you. Yeah, you
So-
don't have that sense of loyalty to that. But
No,
I
it's
do
not.
for
It's
the
not.
cracker.
Yeah, it's. Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Thanks, Liz.
Yeah. That was shit, huh?
Yeah.
Hello, bar is love.
She's back.
It's secret caller, or as we like to call it, orange.
Hey, Orange.
Orange.
No idea how that came about. Worst color out there, but we're going with it. We're doing things. What is your favorite rainy day activity? Some people like to read. Some people like to knit. What's yours? I'd like to hear it.
So,
She's had some really good calls.
Yeah.
Let's start there.
yeah, okay. Well, hey, they can't all be home runs, right?
Right.
I mean, even Barry Bonds hit a single every now and again.
Even Babe Ruth struck out.
Yeah, all right. So after masturbation, I guess video games.
Well, I mean, it's a rainy day. That's, not... I don't want to get into that discussion, really. That's not... this is awkward. So... Yeah, video games are out there.
I think video games, I mean, yeah.
Cleaning my house. Cleaning my
Netflix
house,
and
doing
chill.
laundry and
Yeah, that's
stuff.
what you like to do on a rainy day?
Yeah.
Hasn't rained in a while then, huh?
That's valid. That's a good point. Well done, my friend. Well done. No,
yeah, I mean,
I work almost every day. I don't have rainy days to sit home and go, hey, I have a day off. So when I have a day off, it's going to be doing some laundry and cleaning
chill.
up. Yeah.
You know what I like to do, especially when it comes to not as much rainy days, but snowy days?
Okay.
I like to bake. I like to cook. Chili, yes. My clam chowder, I always make that on.
You tell me how good your clam chowder is if you never offered me any.
It's funny. I saved you the last time I made it. I saved one for you, but then I didn't. I think you were sick, so I wasn't able. And there's a shelf life, and I'm not freezing it.
Sure.
Right, with clam. I mean, here's my week-old clam chowder. Knock yourself out. Again, I didn't want to perpetuate said illness.
Right.
So, it's so good though. It's.
You've said
It's great.
You've
Yeah,
said.
I'll
You
make
brag
another,
about it all the time.
I'll make another pot here. I mean, look, I'll tell you, I brag when it's brag worthy.
Okay.
There are some things that I do not make that are great. Like yesterday, I made shrimp and grits with polenta. It was good, but I'm not bragging about it.
Well, why would you?
Oh, it's shrimp and grits are good. No, like a real good
The
shrimp
look
and
on your
grits.
face. Oh.
Man. I mean, you lived in Mississippi.
Yeah.
You have
it's
a real
though.
good shrimp and grits.
Sure.
Oh my god.
I haven't had really good grits up here though.
No, they don't exist.
Anywhere.
So
So you're saying you made them? I'm going. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Good for you.
Well, so my grits actually come from South Carolina. I have a former coworker who sends me grits.
I think it has
And
something
it's
to
so
do with the
good.
water. And hear me out.
Okay.
Different parts of the country, different things are better, and I blame it on the water or attest it to the water.
Well, it's like the Philly cheesesteak. That bread is
Exactly.
because of the gross water in that gross city that is Philadelphia.
It's why New York and Connecticut have the best pizza.
Well, it's
It
why
has to do with
Connecticut has
water.
the best pizza, and New York is 2, and New
New York-
Jersey is 3.
I'm with you. I'm with you there.
Chicago
man.
doesn't make pizza, so yeah.
Deep dishes and pizza. It's something else.
Casserole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's delicious. It's just not pizza.
Don't get me wrong. Sauce, cheese, and bread.
Yeah, I'm in.
No matter how you slice it.
I'm in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, New Jersey recently called out that they were the number one pizza place in the country.
What
which
was
is,
that?
Yeah, ridiculous.
That was so stupid. I mean, New Haven pizza is the best.
Agreed.
Absolutely. And I'm not even just saying that as a Connecticut guy. I'm saying that as a guy that enjoys a good slice of pizza.
Right.
Yeah.
And there's great pizza all around Connecticut, no question. I think it's
Yeah.
the water.
I like that style though. The brick oven.
Love the brick
That's
oven.
the style.
Thin crust, thick crust, don't care.
Nope.
Some people are, I have to have thin crust only. That's great.
Yeah.
I like
so
them
then
both.
don't order a Greek pizza if you
Right.
like thin crust.
Right.
I love a Greek pizza too.
I
though.
do. You know
I
what
don't
else-
think there's a bad pizza. Is there a bad pizza?
Frozen pizza's not even bad.
Yeah,
Honestly.
but some of it isn't even real cheese anymore.
Yeah, I know.
Like,
Processed cheese food. Is that what you feed to cheese? Cheese food?
I
Like
guess.
fish
Well,
food?
you can make it out of an oil, I suppose. Like
Yeah.
American cheese isn't real cheese.
But you know what I like?
There's very little milk in
You know what I
that.
really like?
Huh.
Bravo New York Pizza.
Oh, do
Yeah.
tell.
Bravo New York Pizza, the number one place in New Milford to grab your pizza. Go grab a slice. And while you're there, say, hey, I listen to The Bar is Low with Mike and Mo. They will hand you a free cannoli right there on the spot. Delicious, sweet treat. Get it over at Bravo New York Pizza. Download the app today.
You know what really sucks in the pizza category, by the way, though?
What's that?
Celeste pizza, or as I call it, molest pizza.
Mama Celeste, you don't like?
The little, you can get them for 75 cents at the grocery store. The
Well, that's
little,
enough to tell you right there you're paying 75 cents.
Yeah. In college, I was all about it because
Yeah.
75 cents for a pizza.
Yeah.
But I don't get down with the molest anymore.
We were all about the cup of noodles or the ramen.
Oh, yeah.
Or definitely there was a frozen burrito, like Tina's burritos.
Dude, those frozen the black bean burritos.
Yeah.
Or actually, it was a refried bean burrito,
Yeah.
if I
Yeah,
recall. Yeah. Those
But
are.
they were delicious. They were like a quarter a piece. That's quality ingredients right
Yeah,
there.
yeah, it's also
full-size
like-
burrito for a quarter.
It's also like the quarter of your day's intake. Awful nutrients.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, here's a quarter of your daily cholesterol.
Here's a bunch
in the
of fat.
size of a peanut.
Here's a bunch of fat. Enjoy it for a quarter.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. There's just something about the gross microwavable foods
Yeah.
that can be so fulfilling, so satisfying,
And
especially on a rainy day.
Or really sad on that day that you reach in the freezer and you go, oh, I had this still? There's nothing else here on a rainy day and I don't want to go out.
Well,
I'll
this
eat it.
this burrito's a little bit freezer burned, but you know what? I don't have pants on, so and it's raining out.
Let's see if I can drown it in sauce and see if I can make it work. I don't know, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of cheese.
At least it's real cheese.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't buy fake cheese. I don't buy real cheese. Yeah.
All right, those were all great calls. Mo, tell them how they can call us if they don't know how to reach us and leave us a voicemail.
631-7-MIKE-MO. 631-7-MIKE-MO. That's Mike with a Y. Call and leave us a message. We will talk about your topics on the show unless they're really, really bad. Then we delete them. 631-7-MIKE-MO. Mike, give them the jingle.
6317-MIKE-MO. That's Mike with a Y. I didn't realize I had the option to delete some of those bad voices.
Well, we don't listen to them ahead of time, so it's kind of tough.
Yeah.
But if they are garbage, we're going to delete them and edit it from the show. So leave a good message. Give us something to talk about. I feel like I should be singing that. Let's give them something to talk about. No? Okay. You were getting up. I don't know what you were stopping for.
No, I was just adjusting my seat.
Oh,
Yeah.
took your headphones off? I'm like...
No, I was just getting myself comfortable. Like, oh, I guess we'll just end the show right here. You're like, you gave me that look like that's a good ending.
I'll wait and see what you were doing.
Yeah.
So I started watching a new show this past week.
Is this your recommendation for the week?
I guess it could be.
Okay, go.
So a buddy of mine from Hartford told me he saw this show on Netflix and said, hey, this is really kind of weird. You should give it a try.
Sold.
And it's kind of a Wussy Dexter type show.
A Wussy Dexter.
It's called You.
Okay.
Y-O-U-U.
Uh-huh.
And they're like, it's a full 2 seasons of show, and they're an hour long apiece. I mean, it's a lot going on.
Didn't you talk about this already?
Did I talk about it on the show?
I think so.
Or on the side? Anyway,
Oh,
I'm
either way.
deep into season 2 now. Since the last time I talked about it,
Okay.
it's actually a pretty smart show.
Oh.
I give it a little credit. It's earned some cred back for me, and I'm going with the show. And as you know, I can only watch Jay and Silent Bob reboot so many times.
Yeah.
And Kevin Smith still hasn't responded to us. He's listened to the show.
He's liking your tweets, though.
He does like the tweets, but
He's
he's
liking
not,
your tweets.
I want him to give a listen to the show. I want him to give a little heads up on what he thinks.
Yeah, you've been tweeting a lot recently too. You've been picking up your the volume on the Twitters.
I'm trying. I'm
Yeah.
trying to get the word out, man. That's the biggest thing for our listeners too. If you guys like the show and you want us to keep doing the show, we need volume of people listening to the show to make it worthwhile for us to do too. So we need you to share that. Wow, I butchered that. Let me say that a little clearer. We need you to step up and maybe help us. So share the show. Tell people about it. Tell people give it a listen. If they don't like it, that's fine. But give it a one-time try, and if they like it, they'll love it. That's what I think.
Did you know, everybody, this is not free to do.
No.
Which is why we have sponsors, just
No.
like Bravo Pizza and the Candlewood Valley Country Club.
Candlewood Valley Country Club, the #1 place for you to go play golf, get something to eat, and have a wonderful drink, have a cocktail over with our friends at candlewoodvalleygolf.com.
Do we have to talk about tires today, or are we waiting on that?
Let's throw it in there.
No.
No, I
Do you
want
have a
to do
check
it.
yet? Do you have a check yet?
I'm picking it up today.
All right, we'll talk about that next week. So, hey,
Hey, there's some of the best you can find.
show me the money.
Brookfield. Aw.
Yeah, no.
What's your recommendation this week?
So okay, I mean, for my birthday, I went down to the Broadways.
Yeah, I saw that.
I don't know. It's kind of weird to make this as a recommendation because it's not something everyone can just do, like on a
Right.
whim, right? But we went to see Hamilton because I was like,
Wow.
I want to see what all the hype is all about.
For the last couple of years, all the hype.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think this is like its third cast at this point in time, but still absolutely amazing show. I don't know. Do you know too much about this? Or
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've followed along, but I have not seen the show, which I'm a little jealous, and I'm dying to hear your take on it.
So the last 2 shows I saw on Broadway were Book of Mormon,
Okay.
which we know what that's all about. Trey Parker, Matt Stone, absolutely amazing. Probably my favorite Broadway production of all time.
Okay.
Then after that, I saw something called Oh Hello,
Oh, hello.
which not English. They weren't English. Starring Nick Kroll and John Mulaney.
They speak English.
Yeah, it was absolutely great. Edie Falco was the guest star that day.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
Excellent.
great. It was a really good show. Literally, it was for my wife's birthday. We were sitting front row center. Thank you for my contacts at Comedy Central for making that happen.
Amazing.
No names, though. I'm not thanking you by name because then other people are going to ask for it.
Like me.
And then this one, well, if you can reach them. So this one was great because it was funny. There were a lot of funny moments, but it wasn't strictly a comedy. And it's essentially the story of Alexander Hamilton, one of our founding fathers.
Amazing man.
Right? The $10 founding father, if you will. And the whole show, for the most part, was all hip-hop rap R&B. There were a couple of really good non-hip hop numbers, but the entire time it was a 3-hour show, nonstop energy. I was actually floored. It met expectations.
Wow.
It was worth the hype.
Wow, because the hype is up there.
The hype is up there. It was worth the hype. Like when I went to see Cats like a while ago, I was just like, this is it. It's a bunch of people prancing around in cat suits, waving their tails.
But your doppelganger, James Corden, did a wonderful job doing that movie.
I didn't see the movie.
No, I didn't.
Did
either.
you?
No, they've trashed it.
I saw the trailer and was like,
It's in the area of Howard the Duck legend is coming, because this is such an awful movie. Everyone's torn it apart. And he showed up at the Oscars wearing a cat suit.
Oh, God.
To make fun of himself.
He
knows it's awful.
I wonder if it was as bad as Gigli.
Double Golden Turkey Award winner, Plan 9 from Outer Space. This is the worst movie of all time, which I love. And I love that you're giving me that look. Gigli wasn't that bad. It was the fact that...
Here's the problem. It was meant to be good. That's why it was bad. I guess The Room was also meant to be good, but maybe The Room is the worst of all time.
Well, who cares?
I think The Room is the worst movie
It's what
of
it
all
became.
time.
So people got so wrapped up and they hated Ben Affleck and J-Lo dating that they hated that movie and they bashed it back to wherever the heck they wanted to bash it back from. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they crushed that thing. And it wasn't an awful movie.
It was bad.
Just like Jersey Girl wasn't an awful movie.
Jersey Girl was infinitely better than...
I love Jersey Girl. I think it's a great movie.
Yeah.
I still watch that over and over.
Yeah. No. Gigli sucked.
Gigli wasn't awful.
It was bad. Did you see The Room?
No.
Oh, please go watch it. Go watch it tonight. When I say the worst movie of all time.
Okay.
Unintentionally so. The guy thought he was making a masterpiece. It was so bad that James Franco and Seth Rogen made a movie spoofing that movie. It was that bad that they were like, we're gonna tell you the story of why this movie was made and how bad it is. And their performance is great too. But first, watch The Room.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll look for it. Where do I see it?
Oh, it's on YouTube.
They're trying to give it everywhere.
Oh yeah. You can just Google The Room full movie. I'm sure it'll pop up. It's bad.
That's funny.
It's so bad that no lawyers will protect it from being seen. It's just, I mean, the worst acting you have ever seen in your life.
I don't know. The Ernest movies were pretty bad.
Ernest is gonna win an EGOT compared to this. Like the worst movie of all time.
I've never seen it.
If you add up the worst scenes in adult film history and put them into a movie, it outacts The Room. It was oh my God, you got to go watch it.
Wow.
Yeah. So my recommendation, if you can afford and find Hamilton tickets, go get them.
Right.
It was great, worth the hype. If you can't, settle for The Room, which is the worst movie of all time, and you just have to see it.
So my question for you on Hamilton: did you learn anything in seeing that show too? Because it is
a little bit.
It is a little historical.
I'm somewhat of a history buff. I already knew a lot of his story already. I didn't know, I guess you call it the romantic side of his story, his wife's story. You know, I knew his son was killed in a duel. I didn't. Spoiler alert. Just
that's historical.
Yeah. So I knew that happened, but I didn't understand
Raymond Burr.
Everything that happened.
Go ahead. Go on.
Raymond Burr.
I brought up Raymond Burr. Yeah.
Why would you bring up Raymond?
When you're bringing up duels, I bring up Raymond Burr. Sorry. Have to. Especially after that peanut butter commercial they did where they talked about the guy who's trying to answer the trivia question. He goes, Raymond Burr. On a radio call. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, I did learn a few things.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's historically accurate.
Good.
You know, I mean, I didn't know that, Hamilton came to the States trying to flee a hurricane because he grew up on St. Croix. Like, I didn't know that kind of stuff.
I didn't know he was from St. Croix. I didn't know he was fleeing a hurricane.
Yeah. I guess he was. There was a hurricane devastated the island, and they were like, "This kid's way too smart to be here. Let's send him up to Princeton." So he wound up in New Jersey, gross, and then moved across the river to Manhattan.
We don't get a whole lot of New Jersey listener anyway, so we're good.
I mean, yeah, Kevin Smith is the closest thing we have, and I don't think he's listened yet.
He has yet to listen to a show.
Yeah.
As far as I know.
Yeah.
He hasn't responded that he has.
No.
But, yeah.
Not at all. Well, maybe if we, start...
Well, he's a California guy now anyway.
Yeah, but, I mean, no, he's New Jersey for life.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
You can't wash that off.
No. I guess not. And that's also where the duels would happen back then.
Yeah, okay.
I learned that. When Raymond Burr evidently shot.
You were talking about Aaron Burr.
Thank
I
you.
messed it all
Thank
up.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, great show. Watch The Room. Mamba out.
Yay!